Hello everybody, and I was scrolling on Twitter and I found out that the UGC is actually pretty corrupt, and it might even be more corrupt than the STAR program, which I have uploaded on. In my opinion, from what I read, a lot of these people are actually extremely toxic that are inside of the UGC program, which kind of makes sense because some of these people just steal people's assets and basically just trace over them and steal their concept ideas. So it really wouldn't surprise me all the stuff I found out. Of course, if you want to see more content like this and enjoy these topics and video ideas, make sure you guys go ahead and like the video so more people can see it, because it really helps me out to the recommendations, because of course I want people to actually see this video. And YouTube, let's just say, doesn't favor channels like mine. So the thing I saw actually is kind of old. It happened a month ago when they actually posted this, but it's still really crucial information, and I haven't really seen anybody post about it, or at least anybody that was even remotely relevant or anything. So I'm just gonna make a video on it. Also, I want to go ahead and give my opinion on this entire situation, because there's so much stuff that this person has dug up. Now, of course, UGC stands for user generated content, or people on Roblox making different hats, sunglasses, and basically just accessories that go on your head on the catalog. And of course, these developers can make a ton of money, and I mean a ton of money. I'm talking about upwards of 10,000 per hat, depending on how popular it is. So this is a really lucrative business, but what lies beneath the surface may shock you. So the person who did all the research for this and made the Google document is called Lady Maria. I probably pronounced it wrong, but they said, with all the controversy surrounding UGC, I think it's time to release the document. Y'all brought this upon yourselves for playing the favorites game. Now, of course, we're going to be looking at the summary, because the entire document, of course, I read it, but it's pretty long. So yeah, we're just going to be looking at the summary. And you can see the actual link instead of the pinned comments below if you want to read the entire thing for full context. So pretty much any program having to do with Roblox that you can of course make money off of, like UGC, Star Creator Program, they all have contracts. Now inside of these contracts, they have NDAs, which is non-disclosure agreement, meaning you can't say anything about the program, like for instance how much you were paid, because they actually get paid a certain amount when they become a Star Program member, which I've heard from multiple different sources, but they're not able to disclose pretty much anything, meaning that the system becomes corrupt, because instead of UGC, which is what we're mainly talking about in this video, there is no apply form. How do you get into the UGC program? You just have to be accepted one day. One day you just have to get an email saying you're invited. So that really leaves it open to pretty much anything. And no UGC members have publicly announced how to even get in the program, which is why it's really hard to get in, because nobody knows how to get in until now. Because some tweets were actually leaked. There was about 3 tweets that were actually talking about this entire thing and how to even get inside of it, otherwise known as the nomination process, where they nominate you for having it and basically invite you. So the entire process of even getting an invitation is basically kissing people's feet, because to even get an invitation you have to be put inside of this channel called the nomination list channel, and of course only UGC members can access this channel. So basically if nobody puts you in there, you're just never going to get accepted, because nobody's ever going to invite you. So you can literally have the best content in the world, but if you're not popular, nobody will vouch you. And not to mention, if you are a small account with really good high quality models, you can get your models stolen by people who are actually inside of the program. And what they'll do is you can also send inside of the channel people that you don't want to be inside of the UGC program, so then they'll steal your asset and just then send inside of the channel, this person steals assets and shouldn't be in the program, even though you actually stole their assets. And they'll basically have no voice in the situation, because only UGC program members are allowed inside of the voice channel or the text channel. So as you can see, this could be extremely bad for small UGC creators, because people who are actually inside of the program could even blackmail them and say, hey, if you don't do this for me, I'm going to put you on the UGC nominations chat, and I'm going to say you have really bad stuff and you've done bad stuff and you're never going to be accepted into the UGC program, so you should do this. And of course, if you have no friends in the program, most likely nobody will nominate you. Of course, there are some good apples, but there's a ton of bad people inside of the program that will, on purpose, because they feel threatened by you or you have better hats than them or something, make sure you don't get accepted. So as a small creator, just try to get inside the UGC program. Basically every single thing is stacked against you, and the only way to actually get in is to have friends that are inside of it already, or basically just kiss everybody's feet and bow at their feet and make sure everybody likes you. Not even to mention, somebody could tell you that, hey, I nominated you, and not actually have nominated you, because you'll never be able to check because you can't get into the text channel. So this entire program supports favoritism, no transparency, and there's just so many problems in general with this. Now, at the end of the document, I would like to read this paragraph because it really shows how bad the program is in general. It says, people within the program took advantage of the lack of transparency to give exclusive information to friends, which is against the supposed NDA agreement. This kept the general population in the dark, while select individuals were able to apply for UGC. This current system, which they describe, favors connections and popularity over talent. Like, after reading this, it really seems like getting inside of the STAR program is even easier than getting inside of the UGC program. And that baffles me how hard it is as a small UGC creator to even get accepted to the UGC program, and how corrupt it really is. So in the end, make sure you guys go ahead and tell me your opinion on this entire situation. Do you think this is fair? Do you think this should be changed, or the UGC program should be deleted altogether? Because I know some people actually still think that. I mean, I personally kind of like the program. Of course, I haven't really bought much from it, but it really allows creators to express themselves, even though it's extremely hard to get into it, apparently. And of course, do you think this is biased? And are you yourself a UGC creator, or wanting to be one? Because I know that's a lot of people's dreams, and some people are literally practicing right now to try to be inside of the UGC program, and have no idea how hard it actually is to get inside of it. At this point, if you actually want to be a UGC creator, I feel like it would be better to work on your social engineering than actually working on improving your skill. Because as you can see, that actually could harm you in the long run, because somebody can feel threatened and just ruin your chances with one single sentence. Now, did this video change your opinion on UGC in general? Or will you still be buying hats, or will you be boycotting it or something? Because I feel like that would be really cool to see. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and turn notifications on for more. Join my Discord, follow me on Twitter for updates regularly and news like this instantly. Like the video, and goodbye.
I don't want to fall asleep because I got so much to say, but I don't want to stay awake and keep exhaustion at bay.